Jenny.
I'm Marco.
And tonight we are going to introduce our audience.
Amazing. So what are we going to do tonight? We start with an overview with all the incredible events we have planned for the next couple of weeks until Christmas.
Some of our old favorites are back.
Starting a Get Slim for Christmas challenge.
And of course, we got to profile all of our cool clubs. Also, one of you are going to be so lucky to go away with a 20-pound voucher just for being part of our community budget. All right, before we really get started, there's some behind-the-scenes people I really have to introduce you to, starting with our director, Mike. Woo! Our producer, Steven, who's a really important guy. Our floor manager, Jared. Our behind-the-scenes camera operator, Barnaby. Our researcher, Freddie. Our graphic designer, Cougar. And of course, our live studio audience.
Amazing. And you can get involved too, but later in the show, we tell you more about this in detail. So, but now we start with our first segment of the evening, which is solution-based advice by our collective Old Oak Agony Aunt Sally.
Dear Aunt Sally, I'm normally a very calm sort of person who doesn't get upset by anything, but whenever there is a problem with Wi-Fi and I can't get on the internet, the red mist seems to descend and I find myself getting really upset and angry. What can I do?
Well, do you know, there used to be a time, very long time ago, when I was a very young Aunt Sally, well, we didn't have an internet. We had no internet at all. And we had to do things by writing letters and picking up the phone and speaking to people. So I do understand your frustration with not being able to get on the internet, no Wi-Fi, and that red mist descending. But the one thing I would say to you is practice some deep breathing. This is the time to go and do some meditation. Deep breathe and concentrate on going with the flow and remembering that time when we didn't have any internet at all, and thinking how lucky you are, because eventually our internet is going to come back on and you'll be able to get on and stream your Netflix again. So good luck.
Perfect. Thank you, Sally. Thank you. So Christmas is coming and we have a lot of incredible events planned. And Lisa is today here to give us an overview and we'll talk a little bit more about these events.
Hello. I didn't realize I was going to be on so soon.
Surprise.
What am I talking about? So, okay, I've already posted in the Facebook group. The app isn't working, as usual. So, and on the Facebook group, I paused. And by the way, the Facebook group is open for everyone to join now. So join if you want to. So we've got a lot of events. So I'm just going to keep it brief. We're going to start on the 30th of this month with decorating the lobby. So we did this last year. It was really fun. We had loads of mulled wine. We had mince pies, hot chocolate, loads of music, and everyone gathered together and like put all the Christmas decorations up in the tree. So that's going to be really fun events to begin with. We're going to have a Christmas market. So by the way, we need volunteers for all of this. So there's a lot of work to be done. So the more volunteers we have, the more events that we can do. We've got a Christmas market that I really want to get together. So, think of like the Winter Wonderland, a little bit smaller, collective style. We're going to have like little stalls. So we're going to have mulled wine. We're going to have mince pies. Any people, we have a lot of bakers around in the collective. So basically the stalls, the collective are going to give money for materials, and then the money is going to go to a charity that we choose. So, so things like, baking cakes, mince pies, mulled wine. We're going to hopefully get Everyday Cafe involved and, crafts things. We're going to get a local charity to sell Christmas cards, Christmas decorations, and hopefully get one volunteer to actually wrap people's presents, and then we can get donations from that. So that's going to be the Winter Fest, the Christmas market. So think of it like very Christmassy, and we need lots of volunteers for that. So, and then following that, we're going to have from the 20th of December for 2 weeks, like 2 weeks of before Christmas and after, we are going to do a winter fest. So we tried to do this last year. We went into lockdown, so half the things got cancelled. So we're going to try again this year. And it's just going to be loads of micro events led by residents. So think of like a little festival in different areas of the collective. So in the lobby, in the gallery, in outside in the terrace, whatever we can do, however we can spread it out. So I think I've just found out Steve is doing the talent show. We almost got 2 talent shows there because I was doing one. So we're going to have a big talent show. So that's going to be one of them. We're going to have hopefully a blind date. The one that we did before was like online. And so this is going to be much more fun. It's going to be interactive, going to have an audience. So any events that you think that you'd like to host, let me know. Any events that you'd like to see, let me know. So I've done a post on Facebook, but you can come up to me. I'll do a post on the app. And we just need as many volunteers as possible. So we're looking for a Christmas committee to get involved and just to all plan it together. So the plans are going to be rolling out in the next week or 2. And yeah, so we want it to not just be about Christmas, it's winter, festive kind of feels really. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Thank you, Lisa. Of course, we also have other events planned here in the collective, not only from our incredible ambassadors, but also official events from the collective. More about this from Esra.
Hi Collective Old Oak, my name is Esra. I am the events programmer for the collective, and I wanted to give you a little snippet of the curated events this month. We're all about November celebration and a bit of cross-site collaborations. So we've got our Diwali party coming up at Canary Wharf, and we would love Old Oak to join the Canary Wharf members in the playroom this Saturday. We've also got lovely chocolate tastings and some more deals to come along the way. And we can't wait for you to see what's happening in December, but you'll have to tune in. Thank you, Stephen, for having me on your show. Have a great day, everyone.
All right.
We're back.
What's your favorite club here at the collective?
My what?
Favorite club at the collective?
Favorite club. The cycling club, yeah.
The cycling club. Wow. Where all have you gone?
We've gone to many places. We went to Richmond. We went to Hyde Park. We went to the Canary Wharf collective. Yeah, we've been to many
Wow.
places.
That sounds awesome. What about you? What's your favorite club?
Well, I do like the improv club.
Yes, and.
It's a really good
yeah.
one.
There's the
Very
games
good,
club.
yeah. Yes, the games night, yeah.
That's a really good one. I think those are 2 of my favorites. There's also the yoga, which is quite therapeutic if you go to it. Very
Oh,
nice.
wow.
But probably going to go back to improv. It's one of the best clubs I've ever done so far.
Definitely brings you out of your
It
shell, right?
Yeah, it absolutely does. Gets you a bit more confident. Helps you to speak in public under pressure. It's great.
Wonderful. Thanks, guys.
Perfect. Yeah, applause. Perfect. Now again, back to our Old Oak agony aunt, Aunt Sally, for another advice.
Dear Aunt Sally, I'm fortunate enough to have a well-paid job, but I always find that I have too much month at the end of my money. How can I possibly budget better so I can last until payday without having to ask a friend for a loan? Please help.
Well, I do sympathise. When we have a well-paid job, we think we can afford to do anything and that the month is going to last just as long as it does. But sometimes we get a very nasty shock. And that's why I'm going to tell you to do something really, really boring. You need to sit down with a piece of paper or your computer screen and you need to do a budget, incomings and outgoings. And you'll be shocked at what you find. You will find that you spend so much on those lovely Starbucks or Cafe Neros that you buy every day on your way into the office. And those Cafe Neros and Starbucks add up over the month. and they take away from what you can afford at the end of the month. And that's why you're always on the scrounge. Sorry, you're asking your friends if you can borrow some money to tide you over until payday. But if you sit down and you're a bit ruthless with yourself and you cut down on the things that you really don't need, like, do you really need Disney Plus and Netflix? No, you choose one or the other. So if you sit down and you budget, and you cut ruthlessly, just like the Chancellor of the Exchequer, you'll find that you do have enough to last you until next payday. And remember, it's Christmas, so you need to budget for those presents as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Sally. So, as you know, last week we lost our beloved collective member, Marius. And today we have Nick here, who tells us a little bit more about the fundraiser to support Marius' family.
Hello, collective family. First of all, I just want to say thank you very much for your very generous donations that we've had throughout this fundraiser. To 5 minutes ago, we've raised £4,184. But we're still not there yet. Our target is £5,000. And if you are not aware, tomorrow we have a big fundraiser in the Everyday Cafe, which is aka known as the Bar and Kitchen. And we have Ben Myers and the Love Factory.
Love Company.
Love Company, I'm looking harder. So it's a bit of a factory at the moment, but yeah, the Love Company. And they'll be performing live. And every single penny of profit that the Everyday Cafe raise will be going towards our fundraising event. So please come down, have a beer, have some pizza, and know that you're donating to a good cause. And we'll also be celebrating his life.
Hello everyone, I'm Andrew and I am your coffee ambassador. That means that every weekend, either on Saturday or on Sunday, I make coffee for you, and so I hope you'll come and have a cup with us. Actually, the best part of the coffee event is the conversation that happens, and it's one of the best ways to meet people if you've just moved in. So every week I have two different types of coffee. One is a premium coffee, and one is a rather more regular flavor. And there's always some biscuits, and there's always teas as well if you don't drink coffee. You know, just come and have some fun. I hope to see you here.
Now it's party season, Christmas is coming, the geese are getting fat, and so might you be, unless you work on the diet. We are now looking at our Huel Fat Loss Challenge. We are joined here by the effervescent Sarah Rawston, who's going to guide you in staying hot and sexy this festive season. So, so Sarah, you are leading on this. How much do you want to lose? By what day?
Okay, so let's be clear. This is the Health Boot Camp Challenge, okay? And it's all about being healthy. And yeah, we do have some Huel goals, and it's 8 and 8 weeks. So 8 kilograms and 8 weeks before Christmas, so we can enjoy that turkey and not worry about it.
Wow. Okay. So yeah. So weight loss, unless I'm wrong, is about calorie deficit. Can you explain that?
Well,
is that not what it's about?
Well, basically, you need to burn more calories, expend more than you take in every day, and you do that through exercise and food, right?
Yeah.
So I love all the bad things in the supermarket, pastries, all the ice creams, everything. So this is really good because instead of like, if I'm tired, I can grab a Huel instead of grabbing like a pasta and a tub of Ben & Jerry's cookie dough ice cream. There you go.
So let's talk about the bad guy in the food chain, sugar.
Sugar.
Because this is what Huel does, isn't it? It kind of cuts out the sugar.
I've got a sweet tooth for sure.
Yeah, I have, and it's a bit of a problem.
It's addictive. Sugar is addictive, so they know that. So yeah. So Lisa Farron actually suggested I get a whole lot of samples, and I put it on the app. That's how I met Seb, and Lara's really into it as well. So yeah, that's what.
Okay, so Huel, let's open your magical box.
Oh yeah,
This
we tried a lot of samples. We got a samples from neighbours. And then we just got our first order today. Lara and I are going in on it, and you get a free.
You get a t-shirt, don't you?
You get a whole, like, you get a free.
I'm actually wearing the t-shirt.
you get. These are like the soups. Excited to get those.
Well,
but this is the main product they do, and that's for the shakes that you put in the shaker. And so you can have banana shake. It's a meal replacement. It's not a protein shake.
So it's liquid. It's a liquid lunch.
Yeah, so you have it's like a full nutritionally complete meal. It's not just like a protein shake. It's every vitamin you need. It's in there, so that's why you don't have the cravings for sugar, because you get every vitamin you need, A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Yeah, I was going to say, so what is Huel? What is it? It looks like protein shake.
Yeah, so it's got like powder, it has got protein, it's got flaxseed, it's got, tapioca in it, it's got peas, it's powder. So you just mix, you put 2 scoops and then 500 mils of water, and then there you go. And the soups, which totally I was not into, but Seb got me into, they're really good.
That's terrible.
They're really good. So Lara's going to do it. It's fun to do it with people in the building, because then you can like get orders together and try different ones. So she's going to do it with me.
So these are your Huel hostages. They're on the
He did it before me. He inspired me.
Right.
Lara's, what are her goals? You ask her what her
Lara, what's your goals? Lara, what's your goals?
I mean, I'm the same as Sarah. I've got a weight loss goal, and also because it's not always about. I'm at the gym working out, but it's 80% of what you eat, 20% exercise.
They say that abs are made in the kitchen, don't they? Not
Yeah.
in the gym. Right, for our studio audience, we have Huel samples.
Woo!
Take it away. Start eating them now. Tell us what you think live on air. This will be interesting.
We're not sponsored.
We're not sponsored by. Here, chocolate. Hey, anyone? We got some more. Anyone not got some? Sally, you got one.
Thank you.
Anyone not got? You got one? Oh, we got loads more. So anyone? Ben, what do you think of the?
Especially if you taste of nothing.
It's interesting because it's the sugar in it. Most of the taste in food is sugar.
Yeah.
And that's the bad thing. And once you take the sugar away, you take the taste away. So you just got to talk yourself into the fact
it's a bit fudgy as well, like the consistency. But yeah, it's
no, it's really interesting because you'll say they are the food of the future, don't they? So, are you quite convinced by that?
No.
Oh yeah. This side says no.
More iteration.
It's tasteless, fudgy. It's not.
Tasteless and fudgy.
It's not really.
I don't think I could do any meal.
Yeah.
I'm not really here for the
That's all like breakfast or dinner, maybe.
So we are going to check in regularly with Sarah over the next, and Lara and Sarah. See how much.
And you can join us.
Yeah, you can
We
join
will
us.
refer you. You get £10 off.
Yeah. Yes, Sarah, the saleswoman. Go to Sarah if you want more info. That is brilliant. So, and don't forget, as well as the Huel bars that you've had, one of our lucky audience members tonight is going to get a £20 voucher. So can we've got some Nash House news now. Can someone run the VT? Hold on. This is the tricky bit. It's normally me pressing the button.
And in Old Oak News tonight, a report just in. One resident has had her entire week's laundry vanished. You heard me right, vanished from the laundry room. We're going live to our fearless reporter who's reporting live from the scene of the crime.
Thank you, Annie. Yes, it was right here where a resident's entire washing load has vanished. It was merely spinning in the washer one minute, the next minute it was gone. Has it been abducted by aliens? Has another resident unknowingly been wearing another stranger's clothes for an entire week by mistake? The mind boggles. Back to you at the studio.
Thank you, someone who looks just like me. Over the last week, residents of Old Oak have been gripped by the saga of the missing cooking bowl. which has unfolded over the app for the last several days. It appears a cookery item has been removed from the vicinity of the 6th floor kitchen and hasn't been seen since. We go over live once again to our fearless reporter, who's also at the scene of this calamity. Thank you, Annie. Yes, tensions are boiling faster than water on an induction hub, as more and more utensils have disappeared from the Old Oak kitchens. Repeated cries have been pouring out over the app for the safe return of this utensil, but to no avail. Sadly now, the victim is stuck watching hours and hours of the collective CCTV footage in the hopes that this mystery can soon be resolved. Back to you, the studio. And that's the main headlines tonight. See you next time.
You want me to?
Dear Aunt Sally, I was allowed to work from home all during lockdown, but have now had to return to the office. I hate the commute, and I hate sitting next to someone who eats crisps all day and drives me mad with their noise. What can I do?
Well, it's been good during lockdown when people have been able to work from home, but many of you I know have found that your bosses have demanded that you go back to the office. And this doesn't suit some people because that commute is really awful, particularly when you're short, and I know that, and you're stuck in a tube carriage, stuck up against somebody's smelly armpit, and you can't get out, and it's absolutely awful. And then when you get to the office, you sat next to somebody who is chomping on crisps all day. I know, you just want to kill them, don't you? But don't do that, because otherwise you'll end up in prison and we'll all have to come and visit you with cake and a file to get out. So I would suggest that you try that old deep breathing method. You shut your eyes and imagine that you're on a desert island somewhere. You're not in that open plan office next to that noisy person. You're somewhere else. So just focus on that. And if all else fails, speak to your boss about hybrid working, because hybrid working is where you're 2 days at home and 3 days in the office, and that might make it more bearable for you. Good luck.
Yep, so this is a climbing club at the collective as well. So we come to the Acton Climbing Arch every Tuesday. So we meet at the lobby about 6:30ish, and yeah, we just come here and yeah, we do some climbing as well. So if you guys are interested in climbing or you want to do it, we don't mind what level you are at as well. So you know, whether you want to be, you know, if you want to be part of this, or you know, if you want to just like give it a try and see how it goes as well, like we're all involved in this as well. So like yeah, definitely feel free to join us as well. So it's 6:30 in the lobby on a Tuesday.
But there is.
Yes, got it.
It's nearing the end of our show.
But before we come to an end, we have a last notification, a last thing. last
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We are looking for you because we want people to get involved for our future shows. We're looking for video editors, camera operators, presenters, director, whatsoever. Everybody with a little bit of talent is welcomed. And you want to laugh. Thank you.
And you can always talk to us or Steven
Of course,
to get involved.
write an email, text us, and we are looking forward, and you're welcome to join us.
All right, it's time to announce the winner of the 20 pounds. Drum roll. Diego.
It is the first time that I win something.
And join us next month for our next show.
A Christmas talent show here in the collective.
Details on how to enter will be on the app shortly.
See you!